Hello. What's up? To all the runners and commentators and people. Hello, everyone.
It's okay. Hi.
Hello.
Where's our commentator?
The real one or the fake one?
Boss.
Yeah, Jabba's the commentator.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're doing a crazy ass race today. Whoa, crazy to think about that there's a race that's crazy today, right?
No.
Yeah.
So true, Wolsk.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna have
true.
like multiple people running.
Maybe true.
Oh, it's this song. Man, I have never heard the intro of this song. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do know.
That is just the facts.
What are you
Raw
thinking
and
for an
complete.
estimate? I put 50 minutes.
Maybe less.
Yeah, maybe 45.
40.
40. Let's
Maybe
just keep it at
45,
50.
yeah.
Just keep it at 50.
And it's just these are mighty fine runners. I'm the
I
third
know.
wheel.
All right, 45 it is, so to speak.
Alright.
So here's our wonderful arena people. Let's see what the match they're going to be doing is today. Even though Letcreate is currently away briefly, as he is preoccupied.
That is actually true. That is actually true. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Whoa! It's Cosmoing, Letcreate, and Hugo playing I Want to Kill the Guy any percent. That's crazy.
That's some wild shit.
Oh my god. Can you believe it? Just a week
No.
away.
No.
True. That is actually true. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it's
what?
incredibly true. So welcome everyone. I Want to Kill the Guy today. A widely
It's not my
beloved and
board game.
well-known. Hello.
Whoa.
There is.
No, your mic's not working.
Ah, fuck you. You. I saw the outline going green. You can't fool me.
That was
Gotcha.
powerful.
Gotcha.
So here we have our runners. We have Cosmoing, who you may have seen before in this event.
Hi, I'm the third wheel here.
We have Hugo, who you also may have seen before in the event.
Hi.
Nice. We have
I was a
Letcreate, who you also may have seen before in the event.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, you should go
The
get
race?
Letcreate really quickly because he needs to be here for the race.
True.
Nah, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
Oh,
I mean, of course I'm me.
He's not actually Markiplier, everyone. False
Big
alarm.
Markiplier.
Thank God for that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thank God.
All right, let's move it over because we got the race set up and looking juicy with a three-way race. Our first three-way race, if I recall correctly.
True. True.
We love a good three-way.
All right, take
Man.
him out.
Yeah, I mean that was like the last thing he said yesterday, and it's like one of the first things he said today. So, man,
Consistently taken behind the back.
I hope everyone's been watching all of the Fangame Marathon arena streams because boy, you're getting some really nice episodic jokes here.
Not really.
The arena alone.
I kind of watched like 2 of them, if I'm being honest.
Watch more of them.
Yeah, everyone
should.
watch Fangame
Go-
Marathon arena
Go
streams.
binge all of them on the YouTube channel.
So you get the daily reminder of playing the Fire medley. Don't forget.
Do that too.
That's true.
Well, anything y'all want to say about Kill the Guy before we get going, perhaps?
Yeah, just one thing. If I win this race, I'm gonna be doing DJ's Ray right after.
DJ Sray
Nice.
being an iconic rhythm game section that is well known and referenced many times throughout Fangame. So you're going to get like a little bit of important history in the run and the follow-up thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever wins it has to do DJS, right?
mhm.
That means I
That's
don't have to
fine.
do it.
And whoever loses also has to do it.
Let's go.
But whoever gets second place does nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. So aim for second.
Aim for a second.
Do my best.
All right, we're gonna get this run going. Jabba, you want to count it down?
Hell yeah, brother. Let's count it down in 3, 2,
Wait, is that
1.
No.
Kill the guy, go.
Good luck,
Let's go.
everyone.
Yippee!
Good luck.
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Yo.
Boy.
Let me transition the audio real quick.
If I can manage to
We're going to be using Cosmoing's audio because I know he always has good audio, even if he ends up in dead last.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
because why would you want to hear the person who's winning?
I mean, many things could happen.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just kind of practice run.
Anyway, hi. This is a
Yesterday,
classic game.
Where
I want to kill the
where I
guy.
died like 3 times on Etzer.
Yep, this
That's
is from 2010 or 2009 even. It's really old and was never actually finished completely. But I mean, there's a lot of content in the game. It's been referenced so many times. Very popular in the Korean fan game community. So even though that's a really good question, and I wish I had an answer for that.
Oh, okay then. No answer. Koreans, they want to kill the guy.
Koreans just really love this game. It's like super bizarre.
It's quite insane how both of the speedrunners are neck and neck at the moment, by the way. Actually wild. Like, they are insanely
Oh wow,
close.
no, that is
Yeah,
literally
just give us
perfectly in
some-
sync. That is
Yeah,
that is like
that's
frame
actually
perfect on the.
amazing.
This is ridiculous. I didn't even notice.
That I was astonished because I was watching them. I was like, man, they're really synced up. And then I was like, oh wait, these are the speedrunners.
It's just iconic.
By the way, I only have
Is
one
that
monitor,
classic?
so having both of them on screen is
Yeah.
hard enough. I can't see Cosmo's perspective.
Hold on,
so
hold on, I got
won't
you.
commentate on that.
I got you.
Same.
Yep.
Let me do a
That's like my
OBS
basic
screen
way
share
to
so you can see them
use
all
it,
together.
save.
In the time
Yeah.
that I'm doing it as well.
Getting the coin.
Nice.
That way there's
Oh,
no like weird
Oh my
time
god, I really
Holy
died.
shit.
discrepancies.
Why don't we
What's the
do
best
this
song?
more?
I don't know, I never thought about it until now. I guess you wouldn't have the audio, which is something.
I mean,
Almost got the quick.
I can always just have one of them open in the background. So
Brilliant.
But we're gonna get
yeah.
here.
I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, good call.
As well.
Okay, so it looks like Hugo took a rough death, seeing as he is just getting to the boss last. Letcreate just finished the boss. Letcreate is the world record holder for any percent, and I think 100% as well. He has run it a lot. He likes this game quite a bit.
Did this like just start? Yes, it did.
Okay, I really want to get this.
But yeah, what is it? Fucking
a really good shot.
Pac-Man
at
mini
it.
boss is
So-
honestly I really like that mini boss.
So I spent like 1 hour, well maybe not an hour, but like 30 minutes just grinded the boss
Yeah,
over and
Kill the
over
Guy is
until I
notorious.
managed to come up with
Mostly
some
I think for its
semblance
puzzles.
of
I feel like there
extracts.
this is one of the
Alright, we love
only
shot
well
finders
not
here.
only fan game, but this is one of the fan games
Yeah.
that just has a
I will
shit ton of
not try the
puzzles.
shortcut.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
consistent at
And
it.
Yeah, my
for the most
strategy
part
is
they're actually not
basically
bad.
To minimize
Yeah, so it's got a
the
whole
amount
bunch of
of
different
gear time,
mechanics
so I
that
can
were.
be-
I mean, considering how
spend
old this
more
fan
time
game
on the
is, it's kind of
ground
crazy to
and,
think
you know,
about
shoot
the amount of
Pac-Man
things that it
faster.
introduced that were not in fan
Yeah,
games
and
before
kind of
this.
thing.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, and with a
these
strat,
barrels
I
that you
just,
use to
like,
blast
have
up towards the ceiling. A
barely
lot of people
enough
like
shots
vertical
with my machine to-
mechanics,
to just make
especially
it.
Wolfie.
And I've
Falling
actually
blocks
been
were
able to
obviously
get,
done before,
like,
but
semi-consistent at it.
he does it in a
somewhat.
specific way. It's got lasers with buttons that you
And
cycle
the guy who
them.
had the world record
It'll
before
have,
this, RNG guy,
if you watched,
was like really good at mashing, and, like, he
was
pretty
it
much
yesterday's
got
race?
the quick kill every
There was
single run.
a race very recently where it had
Mashing is really hard on this
like
engine.
blocks that when you jump it swaps whether they're there or not. You'll see that
was-
later.
But
That was yesterday. That was See the Moon.
Okay.
yeah, cause like the big problem with this game is the fact that
But yeah,
it was a 30
the game has a lot of
Like,
different
most
gimmicks,
other
and
games
for the
run
most
at
part, they're
50.
done pretty well.
Yeah.
But that's also because the creator is
so-
competent.
Mhm.
The slower
So-
frame
Yeah,
rate
made
means
by
that
the new
you can
geezer.
Only at
Yeah, the new
best
geezer.
match like 15 times per second. And that's if you're.
The engine, by the way, for this game is very also notorious. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it used a custom engine, which, to be fair, this was at a point in time when engines weren't like super well established in general. So it was more common to make your own engines, but this one is only 30 FPS, which is kind of odd. And Geezer, when he intended to finish the game, he was working on a 60 FPS engine, which most fan games run at 50, so that would be a real special.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that would be special. But hey, most speedrunners are now on the, actually everyone's on the boss, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, everyone on the official first boss, which is the second boss.
Nice bomb.
Well, yeah, because it was the first mini boss. This is the first actual boss. Pac-Man was mini boss. I wouldn't count him as an actual boss.
Not a good bomb RNG.
So the way this attack or the way this boss works, it's got 3 separate phases. You need to shoot both of the eyes. You shoot one eye, then when you destroy it, you're able to shoot the one in the back. And then it will throw bombs at you, and you need to pick up the bombs and throw them at the top of the sword hilt, the little head at the top. And every single time you do that once, it takes you to the next phase. And it gets harder as it goes on with similar attacks that are like buffed.
Yeah. Still a bad death, usually.
So you can see Letcreate is on phase 3, Hugo is just about to hit phase 3, Cosmo is in the middle of phase 2.
Don't! Oh my god. I just had this.
It's quite amazing how
gunk balls ever.
they're all keeping up with each other, you know?
Yeah, it's like they're all pretty good players who practice the game.
I know. I was gonna say wild. This is what practice will do to you kids.
Alright, Cosmo's hitting phase 3, Letcreate is done with the boss.
But I got it.
Hugo about to throw the bomb to finish phase 3 as well.
Yeah, sorry. I can save that.
Nice. Oh my god. Did you see that? Hugo almost like died. I don't know. That was close, wasn't it?
I am unsure exactly how it works, but I mean it looked pretty damn close to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked close, but hey, maybe he's a professional.
Yeah, my assumption was double KOs would be allowed, but it does suck the kid into the mouth, so perhaps not.
Nice, I got a quick kill on the clown card.
Yeah.
The first one, I mean.
Nice.
So they're on to the second world now, or honestly, yeah, the second world.
Yeah.
Where you have to. The first gimmick is you just shoot the clown cars from Super Mario World.
You're going to be going through a gauntlet of a whole bunch of different ones, destroying them one at a time in little teeny arenas, and that's just the start of the stage.
Yeah.
Every single stage. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say this game has a lot of gimmicks, and it will switch between them very often.
Yeah, every single stage has a whole bunch of different mechanics that you'll encounter. So every single stage is kind of like 2 or 3 stages in itself.
It's pretty weird how it works, because it feels like this game is not that long, but it feels so much more longer because of the different gimmicks you do constantly.
Yeah, this game only has, I believe, 3 worlds.
I thought it was 4. Technically 4.
Well, 3 finished worlds.
Right. Okay then. Because I know there isn't a finished boss in one of those worlds.
Yeah.
Again, game didn't get finished, but game is still good.
Let's see if I can get the
game
fast
technically has an ending, right?
No.
Really?
No ending.
Okay, I can't remember. I haven't played this in a very long time. And when I was playing it, I didn't finish it again.
So the screen that Letcreate's on, and Hugo's on, there's a whole bunch of screens that are going to be like that, where they have a certain amount of platforms that you need to jump along. And it kind of, this one indicates the order that you have to be in. Won't necessarily do that for all of them, I believe, but you kind of have to figure out what order to jump on the platforms. Cat jam.
Yeah.
And now, Let's showing us the first gimmick, like the main gimmick of the stage, really, which will be riding the bullets. You can move them up and down with the arrow keys, of course, and sometimes you use them to obviously get through an obstacle or just simply ride them to avoid different things.
And when the bullet bills collide, they destroy each other, so you need to actually be very methodical sometimes about making sure that it won't hit another one that you're riding on. So you need to kind of like, it's kind of like an escort mission.
I completely messed it up.
Yeah.
No protection there. Just straight escort.
Also waiting that game, yeah.
So,
There's also these blue coins, which, as you can see, there's a line of blue blocks and spikes on the bottom. And the way that mechanic works is as simple as you collect the blue coins, it destroys the blue thing. And every single screen will have a new one of those. Kill the Guy is known for having a lot of wonderful music, so
Alright, onto the...
keep your ear out for that.
straight bangers. Here's one of the first of the time screens. There are a couple more, not too many, but you'll see them again.
I'm so gonna chuck on one
done
second
differently.
like I usually do.
It's very simple.
Yeah,
Just
like,
survive the
can
time, you know.
screw you over on,
Hope and pray you get good
all
RNG.
3 of the bullet bill sections this game
Yeah.
has. Okay, well technically there's 4 of them, but one of them is actually...
Oh!
Die!
And I just
Oh!
died because I'm bad.
Damn!
Dying at like 0.1 seconds away.
That one was in...
I just realized my
That one
audio is
wasn't
ahead of
entirely
yours,
my
by the way,
fault.
so I think it's kind of funny.
Understandable.
Because I heard him say, I heard the
okay.
death sound before I saw it actually happen. But hey, that means if Hugo gets past it, he gets a...
No.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh.
He said no, he almost died.
Yeah,
That
Hugo
was really, really close.
almost making a strange decision.
On this screen, it's now, instead of the bullets just automatically shooting, they now shoot whenever you jump. So...
And the hardest part is getting back with these giant bullet bills here. It's really odd to figure out because you want to avoid jumping as much as possible on the way back, but since it forces you to jump, those bullet bills are completely in the way.
Yeah.
So all of that is just so you can go to the very start and walk across a block rather than jumping and being killed by a bullet bill.
I'm pretty sure there's a skip there, right?
No, that's in
that-
K2.
Oh, I'm thinking of Amelia. Shit. That's my bad.
Oh, that,
Yeah, in K2 you can skip the entire screen.
well, that didn't work.
And of course, green. I love green.
Here we're on the second boss, Piranha Plant. It has, as before,
Wait, Ugo,
or
are you at
did
the
we mention
Piranha
there's
Plant?
3 attacks?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
I first
Yeah,
tried
there's red, green,
the-
blue attacks.
The bullet
Yeah.
bill somehow.
I always died to this, by the way. I did not know, like, the part where you go into the second phase in the sky, I didn't know you had to stand on the edge and jump. So I was always wondering why I died. I would get very
not-
frustrated.
okay,
I
okay.
remember back when I was
Then
getting into fan
clear.
games. I stopped playing this game because I couldn't do
okay, I
that.
have to take it slower here because, yeah, things got scary.
Let's see how Hugo's audio is. Since
That was a
Cosmo
great-
is a good bit behind right now,
Yeah, some for me.
we'll try to see if he's got something good.
I think I'm listening to Letcreate's audio at the moment. His seems alright, but
Alright, let's try Letcreate because
I was gonna say if you want to try him.
Oh, really?
Look at Gem.
Yeah, I don't know if
Oh, yeah, that's
chat
pretty good.
can hear the game music.
He's asking if chat can
Probably
hear
a
the
little
music.
bit, I'm
That's
not
perfect
sure.
timing.
I don't know whose audio they're taking.
Bruh.
I'll type in chat till I wanna trick him. I'm just gonna say we're
well-
taking Cosmos.
why would you do
Anyway,
that?
Chat can...
I wanna see what they'll say.
They'll just say,
spam
"Oh, okay," and then
chat
nothing will
generally
happen.
chat if you like.
Exactly.
Oh.
What? It sounds like you're expecting more of a reaction.
Look at
What do you
Gem.
mean?
Fucking
Alright.
facing right.
Anyway, Cosmo audio.
Cosmo audio, I guess they're still hearing.
Now, Cosmo
bullet bill
confirmed.
jammer?
So I'm going to now say,
Let's go.
JK, let
Nice.
create audio better. Got him.
Absolutely
See?
destroyed.
I was gonna say we fucking tricked him.
So we got some RNG in the run.
Ah, so they
Right here.
can hear the jammer.
Letcreate has to jump up as there's a whole bunch of bullet bills shooting across and get the blue things. You'll see that Letcreate is currently holding onto a torch. It doesn't actually teach you until a stage that's later that you can pick up the torches.
Because it's not really important right now.
Oh, there are 4 stages, and then there's a 5th one that was not finished. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah, here's another
Ha!
spot where
I know
RNG
more
can
about
just
this game
see
than
the
you.
good ones.
So
Also,
Yeah,
Hugo
I'm
gets
getting
past
good
this.
RNG for
Good job.
farms.
That one's pretty hard, honestly.
Cosmo into the
Wait,
second
where
phase
was
of
the piranha plant?
and Cosmo
And never mind.
Oh, you get
apparently had
that
the
bug?
piranha plant like
yeah.
not spawn or something.
Sad.
Yeah, that happens.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, Cosmo sometimes the plant just disappear on phase 2.
Oh yeah, that's a known bug.
Oh, apparently that's a known bug.
That's a
It just
known bug.
happens.
I've had it a few times, and this is also why.
This
like,
game has some funny bugs here and there.
It's also the reason why
I mean,
I don't wait.
it is
for the
old.
piranha
It's
plant
very
to
old,
appear.
so.
I just jump a bit earlier, so I can, so you know I don't get that.
I'd be more
Yeah, yeah,
surprised
yeah.
if there wasn't.
Yeah, I
bugs.
just wasn't ready for it. I didn't know that could happen.
I mean, can you even kill it if it just doesn't appear?
That's probably just invisible.
No,
So
it's
Hugo
just
pretty
invisible.
comfortably in the
So
lead right
it's
now, like
like-
2 or 3 screens ahead of Letcreate,
Yeah, yeah,
the record
I was
holder.
gonna say,
But
really
it's just
schmoving right
invisible,
now.
Like, it will become visible again once.
So as mentioned before, there's buttons that will swap
okay.
the lasers whether they're on or off, and it has that giant button on that one screen that you kind of need to. When you touch it, you'll also activate it, not just shooting.
Honestly,
so that one you kind of have to
Hugo,
think about
about
whether
to
you're
see
touching or
the best
shooting.
boss.
Rolling a D20.
Boss 2
and
unfinished.
it gets past it first try. Oh, damn.
Because of how
Absolutely
good.
destroying that boss.
Like it
What did
I
I
was
have
gonna
to roll
say,
in the
he
race?
did it so fast, it was unfinished.
I think it usually happens when you kill it near the end of the first attack.
So
Why
Hugo's
not?
Boss
into
2
the
rating
city.
room. True.
There's
There's
3
a
different
chance to appear.
skyscrapers. There's the blue
We
blocks,
didn't,
orange, I guess
Never
brown.
really understood how that bug
Blue,
works.
brown/orange, and then both together.
Wow, that was so
And,
DJ Spray.
You need to talk to the shop owner, and he says, "Hey, go do those things." And
DJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I forgot that it doesn't.
Sorry, I'll be right back. You commentate.
I don't know how I managed to completely forget this.
so these mechanics, the way they work is blue blocks switch every single time you single jump. Orange blocks swap every time you jump in general.
Quick start for that.
And you constantly have to think about whether you're single jumping or double jumping, and that will
I know this
swap
work,
the
and
blocks.
Yeah, like that.
And there are some funny screens where it'll make you jump in certain ways to avoid activating anything. So Hugo's just in the blue section right now. After this, he'll go to the orange.
I'm behind.
Cosmo,
it's
like,
okay, just
way behind.
I just switched out when I went to VOD for to see what Jabba is cooking right now. And Wolsk. What are you guys talking about?
Probably talking about Taco Bell.
What are they think
So
we're talking about
true.
Taco Bell. I mean, we weren't, but we should now, right? I mean, I don't want to disappoint
Oh
them
my god. I'm gonna die to that level never. Yep.
because
what
we
the
just had a
favorite?
discussion, I think, yesterday about the Crunchwrap Supreme, because Jabba got to try the breakfast Crunchwrap, which I still haven't had. So really quickly, Letcreate is on a screen where you need to be careful about your jumps because that barrel will fall down based on how many times you single jump, and you want to avoid single jumping as much as possible.
Alright,
So he
we'll
destroys
double
the first
down.
satellite. Hugo is into the second section, as mentioned, orange, brown. We'll call it brorange. That will swap every time you jump, single or double jump. So that means that you need to be constantly thinking about whether it's on or off, but it's a lot easier from a puzzle
my-
standpoint versus the single jump ones.
Wait, what am I doing?
But it gets real
That's
confusing when it
fucked up.
combines
I just
both of them
landed
together.
Too late.
I'm too fast.
Hugo going for a tiny skip. Unfortunately, he died twice to it,
Yeah, I have to
so
play it safe, 'cause-
wasn't necessarily the fastest to do it that way. So there's 2 satellites destroyed, and now he goes into the third one where it combines both mechanics, as mentioned before. And because of those deaths he had, Letcreate did have a chance to catch up. Right, I didn't actually finish mentioning it, but Letcreate has that torch above his head. It explains later in the next stage
Round
that
tower down.
when you can pick up a torch with a certain button.
Neck.
And you're able to pick up the torches early and just kind of carry it through the levels,
can
even
say
when
that.
you're not supposed to be able to yet.
Oh, hello? Thank you.
So that screen that Hugo just did, that little tower that Letcreate is now on, it's super interesting because you want to make sure that you're swapping the blocks in the way that makes the most sense. So for the blue blocks, you have to walk off and double jump every time to avoid swapping them. Same as with the
Did
top.
I really die here?
Really neat.
Where did you die?
I guess I did. At the end of the last screen of Tower 3.
As
Like at the
mentioned,
big billboards.
Geezer had a lot
Somehow I
of
never
really,
died
really
here.
smart mechanics in this game, which explains why it was
Like
so
on the
popular
tower?
and why it still is
No,
pretty
the
well known
blue
and had
and
a lot
brown.
of inspiration behind it.
Oh, that's pretty unfortunate.
Oh boy, they are
Yeah.
really close now. After
Anyway,
some
two
rough
are
deaths
done.
Hugo had,
Time
they're
for DG3
pretty
now.
much right on top of each other.
Honestly, I really wanna do her, but let's not.
So that's the point in time when you get to do DJ Sray or just continue on. Both of them opting to continue on.
I
As
don't have the time
mentioned,
for
the
that.
person who finishes first will do it. I don't know about the others, but at the very least, person who finishes first will be doing DJ Sray. So now they are into the underground area. I guess it's a sewer or something, judging by the green slime.
And by that I mean I'm already on like the third screen.
Oh,
You'll notice a whole
same.
bunch of coins as they go through.
You're catching up. I'm scared.
Coins are
'cause
used
I'm gonna
for, I believe,
totally
purchasing
choke on Giza,
cosmetics
like,
in the game.
5 times minimal.
And a lot of the platforming is
Even if we're not at
quite a
that
bit harder.
time.
Like this one, you have to go back and forth.
Oh.
Ooh. Looks like Letcreate had a
two,
slightly
bomb.
faster way through that room because they are even closer than they were before.
Whoa, I'm back. What did I miss?
You missed Hugo having some late deaths, and now they're right on top of each other.
That's cool. Your stream died so much for me.
What?
I'm looking at pixels right now on your like stream on Discord.
Oh man, I love Discord screen share. It just stops working half the time.
So done.
Yeah, I
lost
don't
2
know.
seconds on this split and I don't even know how I played perfect.
Hey, V6 world.
Oh.
Not really, just a gimmick though.
To open my splits. I'm just gonna update it if I do a good one.
Yeah, I don't think I can
By
do anything to
watching the
fix it.
VOD
Discord's
later.
just stupid.
Nah, I just left it and it
I
fixed
fucked
it.
up that.
They're no longer little pixels. They're now big pixels.
Alright, so Letcreate slightly ahead. Now we have gravity flipping, and by gravity
Yo,
flipping I
Jabba is
mean
gonna
it's
fuck
screen
so hard when he
flipping.
sees
So it'll
the next
rotate
boss.
the entire screen.
Oh, true, true.
You mean Bashi?
No, don't spoil it.
You will see that exact type of mechanic in a lot of games.
This game is from like
AKA
Yeah.
V6
11
or
years
VVVVV.
I'm in a lot of fan
Jabba
games,
Fire,
but
I've
yes.
But I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if Jabba knows it. So.
Ooh,
Oh,
Letcreate taking a
I-
rough death.
I don't like that they're saying that I don't play this game. They're saying I don't know what the boss in this area is. I've beaten this game.
Okay, what is the boss in this area then?
Well, I don't wanna spoil it, but it's Bashi. I already know this.
Is it Bashi?
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure it's not Dark Bashi?
Dark Bashi's after the first phase.
Damn, he
You're
knows
laughing,
his
but I'm
stuff.
right.
I know you're right, yeah.
I died like 2 times on
You
the
little shit.
on my
I was gonna say, I was like, why are you laughing? You know I'm right. Anyway, another 25 second survive.
No.
I don't
This
know.
time
Geezer really
screen
like this
flipping.
gimmick.
Yeah, and it uses the mechanic of the section every single time you encounter it.
Yeah, this one's screen flipping. This is probably the most annoying one, I think.
Ah.
The screen
Yeah.
flipping really gets disorienting when you're like in somewhat darkness and then everything. It's like, goddamn.
Okay, thanks.
Screen
the ending
flipping
was
also
free.
does not replenish your jumps,
Oh, true. That is true.
which means that you have to save your jump and only use it once.
Wow, they both got
Oh my
past
God,
their
I'm
first
like,
try.
does
They are really close again.
So they're doing a big ol' skip on the
The
screen.
funny about one?
Hugo
Oh,
really
Letcreate gets
struggling
it,
with
though.
it.
Like the
Damn.
one where you basically skip
You have to
all
be
the
really
gravity
fast with holding left
The one-
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then you can
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
avoid all of the flipping on the
Alright,
screen.
cool.
It's significantly faster. Hugo took like 3 or 4 deaths
Last
to
day
it.
before
Can't do that.
the Baushi.
Unfortunate.
I remember that taking me like
Alright. Honestly, probably the coolest boss in this game.
like yesterday I found
Yeah,
a way to be more
pretty
efficient.
I'm not
iconic.
even just
It's
saying that
basically
because
by
I like
not
Bashi.
finding
It just genuinely is
the
probably
wall.
the best boss
Like,
in this
you
game.
stay on the-
If anyone has seen I Want to Be the Diverse before, it is. It has a boss that's
yeah.
very, very similar to this. Same with I Want to Be the Co-op, also having a direct reference to this. That's not even just
I'm
very
gonna
similar.
focus
It's like
on
the
Baushi
same
right
boss.
now.
Yeah, no, it is. It literally is the same boss.
I almost died.
Except I think it might be harder in co-op.
I
could be wrong though.
It's kind of a
We
toss-up.
love machine.
They have
Yeah.
different attacks, so
Yes.
Oh, true then. Never mind. But yeah, we have the Bashi boss,
Please destroy
which
that
is pretty
block.
cool.
Not nice.
And then obviously, as it was spoiled by Wolsk, the second phase will be Dark Bashi, which
Whoa,
is harder
whoa,
than the first
spoilers.
phase. But bitch, you already spoiled it. I was
I
gonna,
don't know.
I was gonna say
You're the
anything
one
about that.
you were the one who said it though, so clearly it's not my fault.
You're the one who said it. I was like, it's Bashi, and then you were like, oh, I thought it was Dark Bashi. That's a clear hint. Don't even. Don't even. Anyway, listen.
That was the
All that
fastest,
matters is
fastest
Letcreate
wet face
and
killer
Hugo
I ever
are
did.
basically really close,
And I don't know how to
and they're both
pronounce
going to be going
Wolf.
into the second phase unless Hugo somehow dies, or either of them actually die.
So this part right there,
Oh, it
they
doesn't
need to
matter,
jump
though.
on the
Yeah.
back of the spikes, which is going back
Oh,
to
I
the
know.
first stage when you do that. And you activate the fellas, and you can jump off of them and then shoot the Bashi, which now they're into Dark Bashi phase 2, which is quite a bit harder. Has some pattern stuff, has some like a lot of mashing.
Okay,
Ah,
please
good old mashing.
Don't do any stupid
So these little spirally things are pattern, and these next little shurikens that come out, the blue ones, are a pain in the ass.
completely stupid scratch
Yeah, you're supposed to
On-
shoot them,
on
but
this part of that
for some reason,
dark
sometimes
button that I
bullets just
never
don't
do.
connect.
So I was like,
And then the orange
It's
ones
weird.
that come around, you just need to dodge them rather than shooting the blue ones. And now it's got a mix
Yeah.
of both, so you need to time the jump and then destroy the things. And if you don't shoot them
Oh my
fast enough,
God!
they get closer and closer until they murder you.
I was gonna say, he was shooting so hard,
Oh
he
my
ain't getting
god, the blue
nothing.
shuriken.
Yeah, so a strat that you can use there, which Letcreate was doing, I wasn't paying attention to Hugo enough. You get closer to a wall, so that way you can do more spamming, because you have a bullet cap in Fangames for how many can be on the screen at once. So by shooting near a wall, you're despawning
okay,
the
that's
bullets
fair.
faster to give yourself more of a chance to mash. Letcreate destroying the
We
boss.
love machine.
God damn.
Oh my god, Hugo's
And that's
mashing's
about it.
nuts too. Holy.
I think we
You
both
I
see
was gonna
that?
say, yeah, no, they can
Oh my god,
mash,
that's
bro.
gonna be a,
They can mash.
a tight
God damn.
chapter 4.
Yeah.
Cosmo's that far behind?
Yeah.
Probably the big
Oh,
deciding factor
well, anyway,
for this race are gonna be
both of them getting
the
into
bosses.
basically
Yeah.
the final chapter. This is the
The
final
blue
chapter,
should-
Big
The
Book
blue
can
should
also-
be fine, but
right?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try
Pretty sure
this
that's
out for
correct.
sure.
Yeah.
Nah,
The final
you'll-
finished
So-
chapter.
The side
Yeah,
piece? Oh my god.
I
true.
mean, Big Book can also kill runs
Uh,
if it feels like it. I
This
like-
one,
Yeah,
instead
it-
of it, I think being your
Like,
instead
back
of being
when I
your
was-
jump, it is now
back
timing.
when I was still
so-
Wrecker,
Basically, every what
I remember,
3
like,
seconds it'll
Big Book
change.
killed, like, at
So,
least
yeah, that's
two
about
runs
it.
That were on like World Wrecker base.
it's
Oh,
basically kind of like a
yeah,
puzzle
big
because
bro.
you have to
I
figure out
forgot.
which buttons you have to hit, and then also
Oh,
how you
like
should be
little
jumping
weapons
or
So,
you
yeah,
know
it's not
going
easier,
through the
but-
disappearing, appearing blocks.
Still,
Yeah,
still
Hugo
them
and
kills.
Letcreate both did a skip on
Yeah,
that one screen.
Gizas gives me way more than the boo.
Goes through it a lot faster. Almost like they're speedrunning.
But the boo still
But
scares
we
me a
go
lot.
just
Almost.
screen, and we're done.
Wonder what their PBs are. Maybe they'll
God.
improve.
Nah, no shot.
No, my
Really?
god, I missed
At
the
least no
button.
shot for Letcreate.
You think Hugo will improve?
I'm not saying it's... I mean, we don't know what his time is because it's not on speedrun.com,
Where are you?
Oh.
Wake
but
up, no?
Letcreate is the record holder,
I don't
so
know,
he would
I'm
have had to have
getting
a
on
very,
the
very
boss
good
yet.
run to improve.
Oh, still nice.
I'm kind of curious. I want to ask
I'm
Hugo.
doing my best. I'm doing my
I
best.
want to ask him in the chat.
Yeah.
So that boo screen that Hugo's on right now
Yeah,
is
since you
the
didn't really... Oh my
the-
god, the screen.
common stop
never
and
know,
go,
yeah.
red light, green light. You just have to stand
Hugo's CV
still.
is like a 36, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Hugo has a 36.
Do you think he has a chance of improving that?
I think he does.
Alright, boo time.
Okay.
Mine
alright.
is like a 3406.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty tough because there's still quite a bit of game left, but
Anything's possible, right?
I don't know
I
if
mean, they've been
wish
playing.
that,
They've been
but,
playing pretty good. I feel
maybe
like.
one day, who knows?
yeah. So this boss, the
Um,
boo, is
I've been speedrunning that
a
for
pain in
a
the
while.
ass.
So who knows?
Okay, thank
So they're doing a quick kill. There are spike walls that come from the left and the right at
Like before
times,
fast, the game
and
has
you
been
only
the
get a
only
certain
game
amount
I,
of
the
blocks
only
falling
Fangame
from
I
the top.
speedrun.
so you need to actually
I
make sure that
really
you
missed
save
that block
enough. Oh,
for,
Hugo getting a block spawn right by the wall and having it destroy the wall. So that's the real fear with this boss, is that sometimes it'll just destroy the blocks that you need to use. You could get a bad spawn in for the location, but you need to use those blocks to destroy the walls that come on the side. So Letcreate is into the Boo Castle, which this one, the main mechanic is there are the P switches, and there are also white coins that turn into white blocks when you hit the P switch.
Does any % include Chapter 5? I don't think so.
Even
No.
third place, so
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
But yeah, let's not get to the... Oh,
I
wait,
think
I can do
Chapter 4 is... I mean, they're all puzzle heavy, but I feel like this one's the most puzzle?
I failed that.
I feel like that's wrong to say, but I also feel like that's kind of correct.
I feel like Chapter 3 is the most puzzle heavy to me, because this one has other mechanics like
I missed that as well.
it's like timing and spotlight and stuff.
I guess that's true. Also, Cosmoing the best boss.
How
Yep.
did I survive that? Please,
Hugo,
No.
He's one of the
Hugo, Hugo,
Oh my
unfortunately dying right at
This
the
was
end of
the
the
worst
boss,
wave
probably
ever.
just like 1 or 2 hits left. So
Damn!
Letcreate is running away with this.
No PB.
There's a specific
Sad.
part of this game where the game can just not acknowledge my jump.
So it's looking like the race is pretty close to decided,
Okay,
but
it's somehow
you gotta
different.
consider that the final boss that they're going to be fighting is
I love
very
Sabu.
long and very hard. Alright, so Letcreate is on a puzzle. You just need to run through doors. There are 4 doors when you go through the first one, and then there are 2 doors when you go through each of those.
Eventually will not be a
One
This
for left,
puzzle
one for right.
big factor for
It's
that race.
fucking disgusting.
It's very easy, but it's just weird, and it's random which direction they'll face. So in a speedrun,
Yeah,
it
on my
could be
PB, I,
like
chuck on the puzzle and
you
lost,
just have
like,
to go through
20
each
seconds
door
on it.
once to rotate,
Oh my god.
Like my brain just went off for a
or
second.
you could have to do it twice. Which if you have to do it twice, you actually have to wait for it to fully finish rotating, because you can't just go through twice immediately.
Oh my god, I missed the blue coin.
Whoa, please! Hit it!
So you could see that Letcreate was kind of waiting just a little bit after
Thank god. Okay.
doing 2 rotations.
Stupid boo.
Hey,
Oh,
you
I
can see
tried-
you can see he's
try to
turning into a
catch up.
boo. So the way that works is you have a certain period of time. There's no like bar or anything, but you can see that the spotlight comes in closer and closer to the boo to indicate how much time you have left, and you can only teleport once while in the air, I believe,
Wait,
until
no,
you
that's
touch the
not going on.
ground.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the final screen now.
Final screen hype.
Oh
Oh
god.
my, oh
I just
my.
started the manual.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the game is very well optimized, it seems, and it's just it's a fun one.
Right.
If you like puzzle, you definitely will enjoy this one.
Yeah.
If you don't like puzzle, you should actually still play it, even though it's gonna be a bit annoying.
It's a good bit of history too.
True, that is true.
So Letcreate dropping down through just basic nothing platforming. You can see it's glitching out the screen a little bit because we're getting into Geezer.
Ooh, Wolsk's favorite boss.
Alright, time to stand some
Absolutely can't stand bosses of this style.
Yes.
Wolsk loves the Geezer boss. Can you tell them why?
Boy, it's a lot of waiting.
Yeah, I remember
Oh, there goes the
stories
Goomba.
of Goombas.
It's a lot of waiting. Basically, the mechanic is
Yeah,
every single time it'll introduce a new
That was my
GG.
goal. I made it
thing
chapter
to
4
deal
before
with,
anyone finished.
so-
Let's go.
Nice.
Right now, it's stomp on all the Goombas while it does other things,
we both choked hard on Geezer
and then the
and
mouse
technically
comes out
still
and you shoot the boss.
final boss.
So that's like the end of the first
That
section.
would be an impressive amount of choking.
And now you have the
I got the perfect
rupees.
RNG for the
So now it'll throw out rupees with other enemies,
I mean, I once
and
died
you need
like
to make sure to
20
collect
times
all
with
of them, and
Geezer
it'll
on
despawn the
a-
things
on a
before it goes into the
100%
next
run, I
one.
believe.
Okay,
Oh, God.
maybe it's not that impossible.
Unfortunately, they put
Yeah.
the hardest part of the boss,
Wait, look, it's
well,
Yeah,
the hardest part of
we-
this
we-
first
we
section of
can
the boss,
happen. Even
right
though
at the
final
end.
phase
The
was
last
like
rupee one has 2
easiest,
bats, and
anything has to happen.
the way they move is really
the
upsetting.
run killer of this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot how that's how they move. Yeah, they're annoying.
Yeah, and they stop randomly. It's not really that consistent. It's approximate. So.
The Chameleon 2 fight for this is ugh.
Okay.
So now you have You Will Not Survive. You have 50 seconds of a gauntlet where there's things falling from the ceiling, and then there's going to be things coming from the right, and then there's going to be lava coming from the bottom. No save in between. You do not get a save. So if you die through here, you have to go back to the Goombas and then the Rupees, and it is incredibly long, and boy, let me tell you, if you don't do it quickly, it gets really upsetting.
Yeah.
So the lava on the bottom will come every 6 seconds. You can see it was 22, which means the next will be 16. And it'll just keep going like that until it is completely done with the timer. Letcreate looking pretty convincingly like he's just gonna first try it. 2 seconds.
It's because he does! Let's
There you go. So now the mouse is going to take him up. And there's the time.
Done. 35-21.
Oh, you won?
Nice.
Nice.
GG.
And Hugo has just reached Geezer as well. So we got a 35-20 from Letcreate. Which means you're going to be seeing him do DJ Sray for sure.
Still managed to get to Giza before just at the time you won, so I'm still happy with that run.
Letcreate was definitely the favorite to win, knowing that he has so much experience with this game.
Let's hope for first try.
But Hugo definitely definitely gave his own. Oh,
That is pretty amazing.
Chapter 4 death. Wait, no,
that
that can't be
he
right.
definitely reset.
Nice.
Oh
if
yeah,
he
he
didn't die.
reset. He didn't
Gameplay.
take a death though. Okay,
Yup.
that's.
And that is a spider
So it
RNG
wasn't
out of that.
flawless, but it might have been deathless.
And you know what? That was pretty cool.
So that's on chapter 3, 4 on chapter 2.
Oh, Cosmo getting some rough RNG. As mentioned, the blocks can just spawn right on top of the walls, which means he's actually going to not be able to get the quick kill. He's going to have to save one of the blocks, rather than going straight for damage and skipping, so he will have to do one more wall than normal.
I'm an idiot.
Yay.
That's mighty impressive.
So there you go, you could see that he waited on that wall, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to damage the boss in time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or not, because Fartbot wants to do an update.
So Cosmo's into phase 2 of the boss.
Classic.
Hugo's still working on
Am I
Geezer at
doing?
the first
Okay,
section.
Yeah.
Oh, scary.
And because we didn't really get to talk about the ghost a lot, the second phase has the green bubbles from the sides. You pick up the boxes from below you to throw at the boo. It has like a wall of boos on the bottom that block it. And also it has sonic boos that come from the sides that you kind of need to kite around, and also you can shoot them to keep them in their place.
It's basically really complicated.
Why am I doing this? Okay, I
That was a really
survived.
good time. Why the fuck did he just lock me out of my account?
I survived, okay. Okay, honestly, Spider
so
is way
Hugo is,
harder for me than bats, so maybe it will be fine.
Hugo is,
Depends on the rupee RNG.
he's got one more of the rupees. Let's see if the
I
bats
love the
decide to be
Zelda
nice.
thing. Such a wow fun.
Oh
They
god.
seem like- wait, what?
Letcreate,
Why
open
is
the
he
stream.
listening?
What are you doing?
Why you listening
Letcreate,
to
why
us?
are you
Get out of
doing
here!
this?
Go back!
You're breaking the audio.
Yes.
Letcreate,
Why
open
is
the
he
stream. What are you doing?
Why you
Let's
listening
go.
to
All
us?
things
Get
that was on the
out
bats,
of here!
that's the last shot.
Bruh.
That's my bad. Sorry.
That's my
I just
bad.
want to check chat. I
What?
just got to check chat. And I was trying to log into my account. I forgot that I got over.
Hugo's got a spiny just vibing up there.
Oh well.
Well, I mean now it's off.
Okay, that was really funny.
So yeah, oh. Hold on.
Letcreate single-handedly ruining the entire stream.
Let's go!
So I didn't really see what happened to Hugo because we were paying attention to that, but it seems like he died to the bats.
I think
And I'm stuck
he
in
did,
the... Never mind.
which is understandable as the bats are annoying.
Yeah.
Little grubby gremlin shits.
The problem with the boss really is just that it just takes so long. And
Does.
I'm just gonna boot
if
up
you
my
die, you just have to do so much.
now.
Let's see how the bats go again.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Apparently, save number 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it.
Again. Okay, so
And now he's got the give up
let me
phase.
just
So
copy
Cosmo doing the
my
spinny
signature here.
section. It seems like Cosmo is not aware that you had to wait for when you get a double spin.
It's okay though. He got it.
Okay,
Now
there
let's
we
see if
go.
he survives the. Don't give up.
35 seconds on that. And Cosmo just started the ghost section.
I love that
Oh,
game.
unfortunate.
I don't know if it's appropriate to start now or if I wait.
So
for
Cosmo, you'll see, maybe
go for
you
it.
saw right there. He just had a
Okay.
he just had a bit
Nah,
of a
this is
bug,
the
which is an
race.
unfortunate part of the
Who
ghost,
doing that?
where bouncing off the P switches is supposed to count as landing on the ground, which would give
Letcreate is
you
also doing DJ spray.
so landing on the P switches is supposed to count as landing on ground, but for some reason it doesn't every time. So occasionally you'll hit off the P switch
Why
and not
Cosmo?
actually get a swap back like you're supposed to.
Where are you?
Like 2 screens away, 3 screens. I'm not sure.
Oh no.
So, DJ spray is notoriously a hard rhythm, or not. It is rhythm, right?
Yeah, it's a rhythm game, so it
Yeah,
tells
I don't
you
know
the
why-
directions that you're supposed to press. It's based on, I think, Space Channel 5.
Yeah, I think so.
So Cave Story characters, Space Channel 5, and Toho music, a perfect combination.
Yeah. So, this is the easy
fun.
part. It's once it gets, I think, to its like
I
second
missed
black
it.
like phase that it actually gets hard.
Yeah, it gets significantly faster near the end.
Yeah. Like the first time she like slowly talks to you, it's like, oh, that's nothing. But then the second time, like, see right now, chill.
Yeah, this
Nothing bad's
is-
gonna happen.
This is the breakdown. It's just
Yeah,
giving
but
you a
when you get
chance.
When you get to the second one, oh lordy, if you are not like prepared, you will be crushed.
Moment of silence for Hugo attempting
It's not high
the
enough.
give up phase again. We'll
Let's
see
just
if he
be
can
quiet
make
till
it
he
work.
does it. Let's just not say anything.
Why am I not? You know, I should just double jump.
Alright, he's passed the things from the side. Pretty good.
You talked.
I said a moment of silence. I didn't say all of the silence.
Nice lag.
Alright, 2 more seconds.
Now it's out of sync.
He
And
does
Hugo
it.
is finished as well. Just needs to shoot the boss, and he is
There.
out of there.
But
Let
this-
create dies to
normally I get
DJ
this
spray, but that's
first
understandable.
one, but, like,
It's hard. He also
for
had
some
lag
reason it's
apparently.
lagging. Like,
So Hugo with a
whenever I hit the
42-25.
swing button, like, she just starts lagging
And
out.
And
Cosmo-
Cosmo's just
I
about
can't
to reach
see
Geezer
what
as well. So ended up
Keep
not
that
being
timer
too far
running.
behind, unfortunately, because of
Yeah,
Hugo's
she's
rough
up
deaths. Cosmo's just a little bit behind,
I mean, the
and he
thing
is
is,
good at bosses, so I would
doesn't
not be
do
surprised
this
if he
when I
does
hit
it very
the
quickly.
button.
Hmm.
Only when
Letcreate
it's
attempting Sray again. Unsure what
Maybe
Hugo
your
intends to
streaming
do
and
exactly.
recording and coding settings are different, so it has to do it
I
twice.
think he's also gonna do spray just because.
By the way, she's
Oh,
also
yep,
a
he did.
DJ switch
He was
time.
swapping out the save.
I don't have local recording.
Oh.
So because Letcreate's audio is like 2 seconds ahead, I get to hear it and watching it say the wrong words while I get to hear the correct ones.
Perfect.
It's interesting.
Yeah, there's a big issue with the rhythm game section as well, that it is not
Yeah,
well
really
synced.
bad
It seems to be
hammering.
based on frame rate and also some other things, so as it goes on it gets less and less in sync with the music, and you really start to notice it in the black section when it's like doing the breakdown.
Yeah.
It is not in sync at all, which is unfortunate for a rhythm game thing. So just like listen. Wow, his is actually like pretty in sync.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty in sync. Pendulum could learn a thing or two about syncing up, you know, their rhythm.
No.
Oh no, they should not learn from this. Like I said, it's based on frame rate. He just has a frame rate that happens to be like consistent with Geezer's.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, do not learn from this.
Pendulum's just bad. Okay.
Okay, now you can hear it's horribly out of sync.
Let's go. Yeah, it's also, I don't know, if you're not good with some flashing, then I guess it would also be bad for your eyes.
Yeah.
But good thing it's optional, so you don't gotta do it.
All right, Letcreate reaching the first of the hard sections. Now he's about to reach the super fast part, the ending. And he's done it!
Alright, clear.
And Hugo is also into the last section, so we'll see if he can get a clear as well right now.
Despite of the last,
And Cosmo is also on the last section of Geezer.
and I'm going to decelerate by wearing this disco head.
Oh, Disco Head.
Not disco
Oh my
head.
god.
Oh, Hugo has done it as well.
Hugo
Save of
does
DJ3,
it!
I was
Let's
about to-
go!
I think that was the first try.
Well.
It was the first try, actually.
Guess I'll have to do it
Very
after.
nice.
Nah,
I haven't
was
done
weird.
DJS Ray in so long.
And Cosmo
Yeah.
into
and
the
Spider as well.
last
let's
of
go.
the
That was nice.
the survive section. Dudes from the right are gone, and now we just have to deal with lava. Only 10 seconds left, which means
Really
2
hoping
more
he
bits of
doesn't die.
lava.
Yeah.
Up until like Geezer.
Got lava at 4 seconds, and then he's basically home free at that
Yeah,
point.
Giza was Giza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
As usual.
oh, he tried to kill himself
my
at the end there.
God!
Alright, let's see what
Oh
Chuck
my,
is,
that was so
He's
tight!
And I'm done too.
But he also gets it!
Nice.
He
GG.
tried to kill himself at less than a second left, but it didn't work,
Well,
unfortunately.
I need to go do DJS right now, but
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Cosmo finishing just over estimate. If I had just put it for 50 minutes, he would have been right in there.
Very nice.
But it seems like he is going to also be attempting DJ Sray. So
Let's go.
all 3 will clear it.
I guess switch to his audio.
Yeah. Hopefully he has a
Hear
save
that?
file. Okay. Seems like he does.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, let's see what Cosmo's got going on. Wow, that is really quiet.
Oh.
I apologize if anyone actually
Alright.
wants to listen to it.
Good luck, Cosmo.
Yum, good luck.
my fingers are so cold.
I have no way to turn it up because
no.
it's just the balance in relation to his voice. So
Imagine having cold fingers. Gonna be me, cause it's summer and like today had like a maximum of fucking 37.
Yeah, why
degrees
is that
Celsius.
quiet?
That
I
was
literally
yesterday,
opened
actually.
it.
That was just.
it's because
yesterday.
this
Today
section is just a
is
lot quieter than the rest of the game. It was the same for
It's
Letcreate
much
as well.
better, but like a few days
That's
ago,
true.
the maximum temperature was a fucking 37, which is insanely bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. It's like minus
Good
10
game.
over here right now.
it was fun getting to watch it again,
Wow.
especially by some real professionals.
Yeah, they
that
had a
really
pretty
cold?
solid showing. All of the runners doing a
that
good
is-
job.
That is all we can ask for.
Cosmo, I think, like just yesterday did a run of it and got like a 57 minute. So the fact that he got a 46 is quite a nice improvement over.
I was gonna say that's a big improvement.
I still think the hardest part of this is that down right, down left, right pattern. It's just a little bit awkward. If you try doing it on your own keyboard, you'll see what I mean.
Well,
Down right,
since
down left, right.
Yeah.
Just feels slightly odd.
I mean, all three of our streams are somehow still on. Our streams are still somehow on screen, despite the fact that two of us are done. So I should probably like. I kind of tempted to do something dumb, or just like start playing a completely different.
That's a great
game.
question. The answer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd do
We're
that
just
if I
watching
knew what
DJ
game to
spray.
play.
Oh, I do know which game to play. Hold on.
All right, Cosmo's about to reach the final section. Yep, there you go. Can see the disco ball growing exponentially. Oh, never mind, it stopped.
Yeah, I don't really have some funny stuff to play on that computer.
Yeah.
All right, final set.
Actually, maybe I should just.
Man
that's
actually
clear.
sandbagging,
Let's go.
saying he hasn't done it in so long and first trying it as well. Letcreate
Oh
being
my
the only one who
God.
didn't. The speedrunner who's
Nice.
like the world record holder.
Jesus. Amazing.
Actually
Oh, okay, so-
iconic.
I was about to say that I should probably
Well,
like open cookie clicking while
I
the
guess we should
stream's
go and
going,
talk to our
but,
runners now.
anyone-
After that
you can do
incredible
it.
performance from all three of them.
It sounds like Letcreate is debating doing something.
I mean, technically, I guess.
I don't know what he's debating. I didn't catch it, but
Hold on. Let's not go in there just yet. Let's let them
wasn't
think
too
we're
bad.
talking about something else.
catch it. But
A great race.
oh, never mind. He's opening up the stream, so I guess he's done.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Remember to go
Alright,
get the
we'll
disco
go in
head.
then.
The robot head. I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know why I keep calling it the disco head.
I don't think I have the
Hey.
disco.
City.
Yeah.
Never actually got 100%. Yeah, I don't have the disco.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Never actually got 100%. Yeah, I don't have the disco.
Big
Oh, great.
Hey.
hello.
Beautiful performance from all three of you.
Yeah, everyone did well.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. That was my second run.
Yeah, you got like what, a 57 yesterday or something?
Yeah.
Yes, you got a 46. That's a pretty solid improvement.
It's a great
Yeah.
progress. Yeah.
Yeah. My first submitted run to kill the guy with levers was like a 57.
Yo, handshake.
Yeah.
And you also,
Yeah.
all three of you did really good on DJ Spray.
Thanks. I mean, you say all three of us, even though, Hugo didn't get to play. Or did he?
No, I played it
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, Hugo and Cosmo
Oh.
both first tried it.
Yeah, they both. I was gonna say they first tried it. Yeah, both of them.
Oh, Lemao.
Yes. We win the DJS race.
Let's go. Everyone won. But
Well-
yeah, I managed to catch up the fail on that stream.
Yeah, you were actually a little bit of Letcreate for a good bit. You were in first for a good bit, and then you had some rough like long deaths on towers and stuff and bosses. So
Yeah. And the Boo and Giza, of course.
yeah,
Always the two funnies.
so Letcreate of course being the winner with a 42-21, I think is what it was, or I mean 30.
No, 35-21.
That's it.
By the way, while we're here, I wanna ask something that's been puzzling ever since I started running this game. When was the 35-1 achieved? Because it's never had a date or a bot. All we know is Stunk got a 35-1 once, and that was like the time to wait 4 years up until RG Guy, the first ever sub 35, in I believe it was 2020 or 2019, something like that. But like, do we know when that 35-1 was achieved though?
Most likely not. I mean, if there's no
Yeah.
video of it, then there is no knowledge at all. That happens to a lot of old Fangame runs because tons of people run things, then don't highlight it, and it's just word of
Yeah.
mouth that is the record because there's no proof anywhere and no one knows when it was. So,
Frickin' stonk.
yep,
Yeah.
Stonk has had that with quite a few runs actually. So has Cake. Those two are the biggest offenders in the community.
Wow.
That's why they're banned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The K2
Beagle-
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beagle for the speedrun documentary YouTuber.
Summoning
Oh, true.
Salt.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
just-
you could probably make a speedrun history video with this, cause like there's like there are like several small strategies that I use throughout the run, and I believe Hugo and Cosmo also use some of the strats. The biggest one is in like chapter 3, you know, to skip having to go through all of the gravity flippers on
Yeah, of course.
with the third to last screen.
Yeah, that's a fun skip.
We love skips here on Fangame Marathon.
Yeah. Because we like speed running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking time.
You know what doesn't have skips though? Crimson Noodle 2. Tune in tomorrow.
Yo.
That's actually not
that's
true. It actually does have skips. So
No, I'm wrong.
yeah,
Needle.
I think it's in the 70s. There's one screen where you can use like warp momentum storage stuff, so you can like save in the air and then go to load game and jump through the load game warp to skip an entire screen. And I think
No
you can do that
way.
twice
Wow.
in the game. Yeah, that's a jetty moment.
Actually, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so you will most likely see them do that unless they're against the glitch run integrity and refuse to use the skip. We'll see what
Absolutely
happens.
no way. Absolutely no way.
If they do, they're actually banned from the event and all other runs on this channel forever.
All right.
There you go. There you have it.
So keep your eyes out for that.
Yeah, that thing he said that I spaced out, so I didn't hear it.
So what time is that run supposed to be? If we could get a command in the chat, we'll probably.
Oh yeah, let me just. Well, I mean, the command slide. Let me just remove.
I think it's in like 14 hours.
Yeah, 14 and a half hours is about right.
Yeah.
That sounds correct to me.
Holy shit! This how early is this?
It's pretty early.
Oh
early.
hell no! Alright, I'm not being there.
It's 3 p.m. for me, so that's fine.
Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, 7:30 a.m. for me. I will be dead.
I was gonna say,
No.
if I do show up, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm literally dying.
Oh, that's. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's pretty early
That's
for you.
gonna be at 11:30 my time, so
Uh,
I may be able to catch it. Depends on how busy depends on how busy I'm in the morning.
I'm grabbing Skull. Skull gets to commentate with me.
Yep. So go join for that. It's going to be it's a pretty well-known needle game. It ends with a kind of crazy boss, so we'll see how that goes for them.
Oh,
Wheel of Crimson.
I actually don't know how that game goes. Only the boss I've seen.
It's quite hard.
Same actually.
I was gonna say, what was it again? What was the game? Oh yeah, Crimson. Oh, yeah. No, it is.
I mean, all three Crimson Needle games are pretty hard. The first one is, I think, the easiest.
Yeah.
I
only-
wouldn't know.
I only played like a little bit of 2 and a little bit of 3. So I wouldn't know for sure.
And I've beaten 2 3 times. So,
Why?
Oh,
well, once was because I beat it. Once was because I rolled it and I decided to do it as Dot Kid. And then the third time was just because it was years later and I wanted to see if I was a better player. And I was.
Let's go.
And I think I did it in 2 sittings.
Improvement is weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Improving is weird. It
Yeah.
goes all over the place.
wow.
So point is, join for that. They're 2 good runners, and it's a hard game, so go do that. But we're out for today. Kill the Guy run was hype and cool and such. All the runners did a good job. Thanks for joining,
Yay!
Yeah, it's very good.
and we'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So figure that
Jesus.
out for your own time zone.
Oh god.
Yep.
Worldtimethebody.com. That helps me every time I need to check.
I don't think I just heard what you said.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
yeah, that site helps me every time I need to check time zones and comparing shit. It's really good.
Oh, you said time,
yeah.
buddy?
Yeah, World Time
Oh.
Buddy.
Got
But you
it.
can just check the event thingy in Discord, like. It
Yeah, I was
tells
gonna
you
say it
time
auto
with,
goes to
your
your
time zone.
time.
I thought you said something about like
Yeah.
hiding the body, and I was like, what?
Oh hell yeah! That's how I check my
No.
time too. How crisp is the body?
All right,
Ah,
we're out. Thanks everyone for joining.
Playing Among
Yeah,
Us.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
We'll see you
everyone.
tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.